I just wanted to give you a little background. The homeowner said the wash machine works fine, but when it gets to the spin cycle, it makes a funny noise and it doesn't drain all the water out, and she'd open it up and the clothes were still soaking wet. She had to wring them out before she put it in the dryer. So that gives me an idea that it might have a bad drive hub. And what that is it's a plastic gear between the transmission spin shaft and the basket. And that holds those two engaged on the spin cycle so that the basket will spin. If that plastic gear or drive hub is worn, cracked, or broken, then you're not going to get the basket to spin. So let's take that apart, take a look at it, and see if that's what's our problem. The first thing you want to do is unplug it, disconnect your hot and cold water lines, and the drain hose. Next, if you have an agitator, you want to remove the fabric softener dispenser, and about 6 inches down, the fabric softener dispenser connects to the agitator, and you just want to take a screwdriver. There'll be a little gap in there, and you just pry it a little bit and it'll pop out and you can pull that off. Now this particular model doesn't have an agitator, and so I just need to pull this little cap here off, and it's the same way. You just put a screwdriver in there, there's little gaps, and you pop that cap off. The next thing we need to do is get the wash plate out. That's this plate right here. There's a 7/16 inch bolt that holds that in place. If you have an agitator, that bolt's going to be up here, and you'll need an extension on your socket. But you just take a socket and turn it counterclockwise, and you've got to hold the wash plate so it doesn't spin. If you just turn it, it's going to spin. So you need to hold the wash plate to loosen that. Sometimes those can be a little tough. I've got an impact driver, and so I've got a 7/16 inch bit in there, and this will help me just break it loose. You might have to fight with this a little bit. There, we got it loose. And it's rusty down in here, and that's why it can get a little sticky. Sometimes this wash plate can be a little challenging to get out. You can see the rust around here. So I'm going to take some WD-40 and just spray it around the shaft here. Hopefully that'll free that up. And what I've done to pull this out, I took a yard sign and took the legs off it, and I just bent these on the end so I can hook them in the hole, one on each side, and hopefully pull it out. Just hook it in like that, one on that side, one on this side, and I want to kind of work it back and forth. This can be quite challenging if that's rusted on there. I put some WD-40 and some PB Blaster in there. Try to loosen that up, and I'm just taking my time. Back and forth, back and forth. Hey! Yeehaw! We got her. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Wow. I want to clean this up a little bit before I start taking it apart. You can see there's some Phillips head screws under here. And now I want to take this retaining clip out. There we go. And now we got to pull these 6 screws out. This is an impact driver. That clicking you hear isn't I'm not stripping these screws out. You want to hang on to them when you pull them out too. You don't want them going down in here and getting lost. Creating a whole nother project. And now we'll just pry this drive hub up and pull it out. To get it started, oh there, it came right up. And it shouldn't have come off the transmission shaft that easily. The teeth on the drive hub and the teeth on the transmission shaft should be a snug fit, and you should have to pry it off like I was starting to do. And you can see the teeth on the inside of the drive hub are all gone. And if that's all the problem was, we just go ahead and order a new drive hub, put it on, and off we go. Unfortunately, what's wrong with this one is the teeth on the shaft are all worn out. I don't know if you can see that, but because those teeth are all shot and rusted and corroded down here, there's nothing for the shaft to grab onto to spin the basket. The spline's fine on the top, but down at the bottom, it's all worn out. You cannot purchase just the shaft, but instead you have to order the shaft with a new transmission costing in the $200 range, and unfortunately this wash machine is not worth that expense to me. Now if all your problem is this drive hub, all you do is order a new one, reinstall it, put your screws back in, put the clip back in, reinstall the wash plate, put your bolt back in, tighten that down, put your cap back on, reinstall your water lines, your drain hose, plug it back in, and you're set to go. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me, but hopefully you learned from this. If this video was a help to you, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And I look forward to helping you with other projects online.